Okay guys, just picked up something from Kojak in the group that he's missed his trade on oil. So let's see how far he has missed it, because in a couple of minutes time we'll be able to refresh what's going on and see if there's a trade coming in. So let's flick this over. What it's telling me is sell it across the time frames, and it's looking for about 19 pips. So I'll come back to this in just a second. So let's have a little look, see where we're up to. Okay, switch the drawings on so we can see. It's cracking through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change the sentiment. We're going to put an order in under there. Order. Drop it underneath so it has to come to me. We said 19 pips. Bang. Right. Job's done. Not that difficult. So all we've got to do is get it to there. Now we can rack and stack this. Did a video on it earlier on, but I'm going to do it with a singular motion. Now, how do I know what's going on with this? Well, first of all, let's have a little look, see what's going on. Try and see if we can help him. So if I switch on the Discord, flick this down. Where did we see it? Bulls and Bears. Missed 3 trades in all day due to one thing and another. Turning off phone tomorrow and not leaving the screen at all until I've placed an order. No. Naughty. Naughty. You don't trade with a phone, but also you don't force your trades either, kid. You look at the top of the hour. I've just checked this at 4 o'clock. And it kind of told me to wait. I needed to wait for the next 15 minutes. So it's just gone 15-minute close now. So it's a new candle. And inside that, it's had a change of heart. And it's actually hit the trigger. And it's now triggering there. It was the RSI center. So you'll know what that is. Triggered in. And it's going to be a continuation pushing down to probably this level. It's at the end of the night, so I don't want to be super duper sort of brave. I'm going to be cautious because I've done well. So looking for about 19 pips, which is doable. Now I can stage it backwards and get into it. And the overall bias, as you can see, the general direction of the day is down. The low time frames are down, and it was telling me to sell it anyway. So it's a fair trade. Let's rock and roll, see if we can make some pennies out of it. And that's exactly what we're doing. Now, where can this possibly push back to? Well, it could be this section here. So really, up and around here is about as far as you want to go. But really, you don't really want it much past here. You know, let it come up, bounce off that maybe, and then come back down. So my staging will be to this red dotted line, and it won't be too difficult, and then we'll get it slammed down into here. The trade itself is quite a simple premise. If we sort of start looking at this from an hourly perspective, just drop this out to the hour, what you can see is you've got this big move here, and it's been collapsing heavily against it. It's got underneath this section here, so there isn't any reason that it can't really slam down into here. Now if we drop on our good old fib, it started down here, got all the way up to the top. It's now holding under the 50. If it's holding under the 50, where do we know it's going to attack? It's going to attack the 61.8, which happens to be here. Allow for a little bit of spread, so you put your target just in front of it, and then just let the trade run into it, nice and simple. If it breaks through this section, which is the golden ratio section, it'll then look to attack down into the 7.6, which means it'll be going at this, and then you just follow it down. Now, if you're looking at it from sort of retracement points of view, yes, it could get all the way down here, but it's going to follow the same sort of pattern. So it'll come down, push, and it'll push back up a little bit, go down, push back up a little bit, and then come back down. There your ABCs and your Elliott wave patterns. But really, you don't need to get involved with that, because until you see them, they don't exist. So that's nice. A nice short bounce into there, job's done. So it's my last trade of the day. I think it's the only trade I've got running. Yeah, I have switched everything off. And then that's what you've seen me do all day today, kids. And then once I've finished today, I'm done for the week. I've done enough money. I don't need to do anything more this week. I'm done. I'm going to have the rest of the week off. So there we are. It's running down into shot now. Just pull this down into 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll be in and out of this in a moment. Come on, down you come. Down you come. See, all in the planning. All in the planning.
Is it?
What are you looking at?
Benidorm.
Go on, Benidorm. Are you, what we looking for?
I don't know, I was just saying the Old Town was nice.
Right, see if you can find Sticky Vicky.
I am not.
Well, why not? Go on. Shall we go see? I didn't really want to see it myself, to be honest. The idea of an old bird pulling flags out of her food doesn't really do it for me. See. Hong Kong. Right. I thought it might have slammed down really quick. Actually, it might be going in now. Where are we at? How far have we got to go? So it's looking to do 95. Oh, well, might as well make it around 100, mightn't we? So that'll do. As soon as it's 100 quid, we'll pull the plug. But it's rallying down into it. Nice. And let's see where we are. We are 20 minutes past 4. So this trade's only been 20 minutes. And including in that 20 minutes was the assessment at 4 o'clock. So I did the assessment, had a look at it, made certain everything was fitting the criteria, entered it in and around 4:15, and it's running pretty much into target as we speak. In fact, if I hadn't moved that target, it would have hit it. Bugger. Anyway, not to worry. It's at 74 quid, 75. Come on, down. An extra 5 ticks and we'll be good. It's like you, this. When you want it to do something, it doesn't. When I want you to do something, you won't either. There you go, 94, 95. Oh, that just clicked up. There we go. 102 quid in about 6 minutes from entry. So flick that over. There you go. There's my day right through. So, and then it's running down into this level, and it may well bounce and push away from it, but the criteria was there. The job isn't difficult if you know what you're looking for, and the trick is target effectively. If you target correctly, the job will be fine. Now, was I right to target where I did? Yeah, because it's now starting to bounce. There's the tail coming in. It was going to bounce off that level. So yes, I was right. I targeted it the right, gave it the spread gap that it needed, and away we go. So there you go, Kojak. Don't worry about missing something. There's always a trade if you're looking for it. Catch you soon.